Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we are doing a room build. I've only ever done like one room build on my channel. I'm pretty sure I only did one, I think. So I really wanted to do one, especially now that we have the toddler stuff, and I really don't have the opportunity to play with toddlers very much in my gameplay currently, where the storylines are, except for the Disney challenge, but that's it. So I built this room for a toddler, and I think it's pretty like gender neutral. It can go either way. It's just very bright and colorful and happy, and it's just a fun room to be in. And I do make it a little bit smaller because right now it is pretty big. That's the one thing I really don't like about building room builds versus like building a house build, because you really can't tell how big the room is compared to like other rooms in the house, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't know. And I put the windows on both sides of the home, or of the room, figuring that like whatever space you guys put it into, that you could easily remove the windows or move them around to where it fit best. So yeah, and I changed the color scheme like completely here in a minute. And I end up also having to delete this wall, and I have to do that after I'm done filming because I went to upload it as a room and it came up as a home, because technically that wall makes it two separate rooms. So I end up just having to delete the wall and put a different set of curtains there to make it look like there's a bar going across, because I wasn't able to use that like I don't even know what it's called, the thing between the stuff, if that makes sense. So yeah, anyways, this is more of the final color scheme. I go with like a yellow and that really kind of cheerful mint color with touches of orange. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I used a lot of the toddler stuff. I tried to use like whatever I could from the pack. And I like the way that I separate this little bedroom off in the corner here. I think that it creates like a nice little nook, and I imagine that the parents would close those curtains at night when the toddler was sleeping, just so that they had a little more quiet and like separation from the bright and like happy toys and things in their room. So yeah, anyways, I end up using about, I think it's like 7,000 simoleons to make this room, which is quite a lot. Like, it's definitely not a cheap room, but I didn't imagine that this room would belong to a toddler, that, you know, their family didn't have a lot of money, because if you look at it, it's a really big room and it's got a lot of stuff in it. So I kind of imagined that it would go in the house of someone who has quite a bit of money. So that's why I kind of just went no holds barred on it and just used all the money, whatever I wanted to buy, and that's what I did. Right there I'm trying to layer curtains, which it didn't work with those, but it works quite nicely with those white ones, and I think that it looks really cool, so I'm going to have to use that in the future. I also used one curtain that was kind of pulled up and one curtain that was left down on this side. Again, I thought that it was kind of different, kind of nice. I had a lot of fun layering those little bubble carpets. I was going to use that one, but it just didn't work. So I end up layering these to make like a multi kind of, almost like a gradient effect with the blue and the orange ones. And then like the multicolored right there. I think that it works out. I really like the way it looks. It's pretty cool. And I also use the cloud lights, which actually put off more light than I expected them to, because typically the lights in The Sims, I only use like 2 different ones because they're not very bright. So yeah, I was happy to be able to use those. I also use these adorable little like bear and monster chairs. I think that they're so cute. And then I put a little puff there for an adult to come in and read to the kids as well. I put in 2 chairs because I figured maybe this child would have like friends over for play dates, so that's why there's more than one. But you could easily like add another bed in here and make it like a twin bedroom. Just move those beds off to like opposite sides of that little nook rather than in the middle, and I think that it would work out perfectly well. put a little dollhouse there, a bookshelf, a toy chest, and then I like put little toys around the room just so that there were things on the carpet and stuff that looked like the kid was playing. And I actually used one of the paintings that came with the backyard stuff, I think, right over here. That one, yes, because I thought that the colors matched really well, and it was kind of getting a little too kiddish with all the kid things on the wall, so yeah, I thought that kind of classed it up a little bit. Put a little potty in the corner, and then I just put some toys around on the floor, and I think that's pretty much the room completed. Oh no, I put a lamp over here. I think I go with the balloons. I do indeed. And I didn't want to clutter up the middle of the floor too much because I assumed that you would be teaching your kid how to walk and stuff in here, so you would need the space to teach them. So I don't end up filling that with anything else, but I think that it looks nice in the end. And at some point I move that carpet over really weird, but I fix it in the thumbnail and in the build. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're in the screenshots right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and go. As always, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye everybody!